I have some fun facts to go over if you want.
Let's do it. I mean, we've talked about nothing for an hour. This is great.
Do you like fun facts?
Do you like fun facts?
This is the Seinfeld
fun
episode.
Facts? Let's go. Fun facts.
The car guy over here sounds
Drinking
like
a
the
Rockstar
wacky,
freaking
the
8:30
wacky
at night.
inflatable wavy arm guy.
We don't have those anymore.
I saw one recently.
How do they go? They're still around. They're still around.
What?
Do it again, Sean.
Yeah.
Make the noise.
And then when it gets
Wacky.
stuck, it's just like this. You know, up against a car or something.
Or it's just his head.
Yeah, the head just bounces up and down. Now, someone turns on like, what the hell is Sean doing? Is he all right? You know, okay.
Oh, no.
All of a sudden, you see the memes. You're like, tap in.
So I'll give you guys some fun facts for the Enchanted Tiki Room because that opened on the 23rd, which was Friday.
Yes.
60 years ago.
Audio
Friday.
animatronics.
Audio animatronics.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Enchanted Tiki Room opened on June 23rd, 1963. This attraction was so
all low. Do you hear that? His voice got all serious.
That's my low voice.
Go ahead. Okay, sorry.
This attraction was so advanced with its technology by 1963 standards that an audio animatronic talking barker bird, Juan, cousin of Jose, once located near the walkway to beckon visitors inside and had to be removed. It caused enormous traffic jams of visitors trying to catch a glimpse of it. He was voiced by Wally Bogue.
Huh.
How was that? That was my announcement.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah,
That is a fun fact. I have it on my phone. Like I have the whole thing on my phone.
Woo, wacky fact.
That's a wacky fact. It's
Do you have
actually
any
difficult
more?
for me to talk like that because I have to really focus on talking and reading.
I
at the
couldn't
same
tell
time.
you were reading something, so that's good.
Can you imagine though
Okay.
being in the 60s and seeing the animatronic as a child? That's it's gotta be
No
terrifying.
shit, man. No,
I don't
because
think
If you want to hear how they invented the animatronics and the concept of animatronics, go listen to our last episode of Extra Magic Hour, where Sam does an Imagineering
she
feature
does.
on
That's actually good.
audio animatronics.
Like I get your fun fact, Josh, but I think it was massaged, not by you, but by the person that they removed that bird because it probably scared the out of the.
No, for sure.
The parents were probably intrigued, but
Could
the
be.
kids were probably terrified.
Meredith says, "Sir,
Well,
show
I mean, if you
business
think
now."
about
check
it,
please.
parrots talk, and people and kids are used to parrots saying human words, but this one was conversing like it was spitting out more. It was spitting out full sentences, sitting up
The
on top
only
of
reason
words.
that they the only reason that they didn't use real birds is because it was supposed to be dinner and a show, and they didn't want birds shitting on the table.
Stop talking. Stop. I didn't get to that.
Let's get back to some more wacky facts.
Wacky
Josh.
fun facts. Okay, so the Tiki gods were designed and sculpted by Rolly Crump. Crump was given the task by Walt of creating a pre-show for the guests to entertain them while they wait for dinner service because it was supposed to be a restaurant, which was later changed to just be a show. Crump found a book called Whispers on the Wind that was written by missionaries about the Polynesian mythology about the Tikis. He used this book to come up with the ideas for the Tiki god sketches. When Crump took his concept art to Blaine Gibson to sculpt, Gibson said he was too busy and for him to do it himself. Crump told him that he had never sculpted before, so Blaine gave him a crash course in sculpting. Rolly's first sculpts ever were the Tiki gods out in the waiting area, the pre-show. The warehouse where he was sculpting was so cold it was difficult to sculpt, so he would roll the clay outside where it was
In the
warm
parking
and
lot.
sculpt it out there in the parking lot. And he
With
used
a fork.
the fork from the cafeteria.
What?
Look at Josh. I know your fun facts.
You know
This is
some
so
stuff.
fun.
You read my book?
No, well, I should. I will read your book. But no, I actually learned that in an Imagineering interview that he needed the pavement from the asphalt from the parking lot to heat up the clay.
Oh, you interview Imagineers on other shows? Okay, cool.
When
I'm just playing, Sam. We've had Brian Collins on. Well, you guys have. I did.
And Gilbert.
And Gilbert, yeah. I'm sorry, Josh. I scored again.
You're interrupting Josh.
Okay.
I
can't help it.
When it was first created, the Tiki Room. Oh wait, I just said that dinner show. This is the only one of two attractions to have a restroom because of the original intentions of it being a restaurant. The other restroom is at the end of the Indiana Jones adventure queue. but only with cast members' assistance.
Hmm.
So you have to ask to use the bathroom, and it's more like a handicap thing than anything else. Due to having a sponsor, there was a 75-cent charge to enter when it first opened, which in 2023 comes out to $7.45, which is a lot to pay to see it. Yeah.
God, inflation sucks.
This was Disneyland's first fully air-conditioned attraction due to the need of keeping the animatronics cool.
It's the best.
All right,
I remember when we were there for D23, we all, me, Lewis, Nicole, Joey, Brianna, were like, hell yeah. We just sat in there.
Eating the Dole Whip while you watch.
So nice. Yeah.
Dude, you go in there after riding Splash.
Take a
It's
nappy
so
nap.
refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's like a people mover nap.
Yeah, or Small World.
I went there.
Yeah.
Or Carousel of Progress.
Yes.
Is that the thing with Figment?
No, that's the one in the rotating building that shows the future of technology.
Oh,
Which is so not the future of technology. It is currently technology. It needs an update.
Yeah.
So
today is also the 20th anniversary of the release of Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black
makes
Pearl.
me feel really freaking old when you
It
said
really
when you
is.
put that in our thing today. I'm like, holy crap! It's been 20 years.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was the first movie to have a premiere in Disneyland. They had a
Yeah.
red carpet out. They showed
Yep.
it on the screen in front of the attraction. That's why I'm wearing this tonight.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah. But technically, it did open to theaters on July 9th, 2003. But it had its premiere night now. So Robert De Niro was offered the role of Captain Hector Barbossa, but he thought the film would be a flop like recent pirate-themed films and turned it down because at the time, 90s pirate movies were not doing well. We had Cutthroat Island, some others.
That's
They
how
had
this
another
show
remake.
feels sometimes.
They had Shipwrecked and another Treasure Island. Since the film ended up doing extremely well, it is believed that this was the reason why he accepted the role of pirate Captain Shakespeare in Stardust, because it was another pirate character. Keira Knightley was upset that her character never got her own sword. There was
as she damn well should be.
Yes, and then of course she got a sword later on. There was a crew of nearly 100 craftsmen to construct the elaborate treasure cave out of styrofoam, wood frames, and plaster. It took them nearly 5 minutes to complete it. The set was filled with about 4 feet of water, which never leaked through the entirety of the filming, because they made basically like a giant above-ground pool with frames and lined it, and then they made the cave around it. Disney had said that Jack was difficult to understand, and at one point they discussed giving subtitles whenever he was speaking. When Keira Knightley was shooting her parts for Elizabeth Swann, she was only 17 years old the entire time. Her mom had to accompany her on set for the filming because she was a minor.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they
Which
put her
makes
in a
it
gown like that? That's crazy.
which makes it a little weirder with Norrington. Because he's so much older than her.
Yeah, that's odd.
Well, he knew her since she was 12, like a little girl. He's like, I watched you grow up. I'm like, for 4 years?
Big weird.
For a few months. I've been
Big
watching.
weird.
So,
Yeah,
you guys fan of Tom Hiddleston?
Sam is huge.
Okay.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I thought Tom Holland. Sorry.
Hiddleston is Loki.
Loki.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Tom Hiddleston auditioned for the role of Will Turner. If you can call it an audition, he has stated that it was the worst audition of his life. His agent gave him the script for the movie at 5 p.m. the night before the 10 a.m. audition. He stayed out drinking all night with his friends and showed up to the audition hungover and didn't have any of the script memorized. The casting director told him, well, thanks for coming in. At this point, Hiddleston had only done 3 made-for-TV movies and was in 1 episode of a television series. He wouldn't become a well-known superstar until portraying Loki in the Marvel Studios films.
I probably would have encouraged him the night before.
Yes. He would, however, voice Captain Hook in The Pirate Fairy, one of the Tinkerbell movies. So he got to be a pirate after all.
I'm not going to lie. Those Tinkerbell spinoffs are actually cute.
I like all of them. I named my dog Zarina after the Pirate Fairy.
Okay, yes. I can't. What is the little? can't even think of her name right now.
Iridessa?
No.
Is she a fairy?
Yes.
Rosetta?
No.
Fauna?
Fauna.
Okay.
No, it's not Fauna. It's not Fauna. No. It's the one fairy who has like super dark hair that's kind of rude to Tink.
Oh, that's Vidya.
Vidya. My daughter loved her when she was growing up. It was super weird. Vidya.
Yeah, she was weird.
And the Never Beast movie, so cute.
That's when they changed her voice actress for Fauna because they used Jennifer Goodwin.
Okay.
Because of Once Upon a Time.
Did you know that was a fun fact, guys?
Yeah, that's in the Tinkerbell section of my new books.
I have some fun facts.
That's actually my old book too, my last book.
The Never Beast was so cute, though. If anybody hasn't seen the Never Beast Tinkerbell movie,
I had a movie night in my theater and played all the Tinkerbell movies for someone once.
I didn't get invited.
It was before I knew you. It was after the last Tinkerbell movie came out. Was that 2017?
How dare you for not knowing me? Whatever.
Sorry. The flintlock pistol that Jack Sparrow uses was a real 18th century gun. It was used for all of the close-up shots. There were 2 of them. They were also the only real guns on set. They were created by a designer named Perry in 1760.
Huh.
I'll do one more, unless you want more. I have 270 fun facts. For
No, we don't want them all. Save them for the book.
I'll save. Okay.
Because David's got some fun facts.
Okay.
I got one fun fact.
So we'll let Josh finish. Then we'll
prior to this film,
David.
Orlando Bloom portrayed Legolas in The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, which came out in 01 and 02. And they were filming this in 02. Okay. The first 2 films in the trilogy after the filming wrapped, Orlando got a word tattooed on his right wrist in the Elvish language Tengwar, a fictional language created by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien. It wasn't just Orlando though. The others from the crew also got the same tattoo. Sir Ian McKellen, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, Viggo Mortensen,
Billy Boyd,
Dominic Monaghan, Elijah Wood, Sean Bean, and Brett Beatty, the scale stunt double for John Rhys Davies, because he didn't want to get it, so it was the stunt double that got it. The Elvish word tattooed was 9 and represented the 9 main casts of characters that had to take the ring to Mordor. The director of Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson, got an Elvish tattoo that said 10. Makeup didn't feel the need to cover his tattoo because he was wearing long sleeves. But while Will Turner was in the midst of his sword fight with Jack Sparrow in the swordsmith shop, his right sleeve slides down and you can see his Elvish tattoo.
Huh.
Here. Okay, one short one.
Boom.
Yeah.
There's
One short one.
My new tattoo.
Hey, Sam's got a new tattoo.
What's it say?
1111.
Oh, I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
What's 1111? Oh, that's the
Make a wish. But my daughter was also born
Your
on
daughter
11.
was born. Yeah.
She was born on 11. It's Make a Wish. Also, we have 11 viewers and 11 likes.
Oh shit!
Synchronicities. See, I'm telling you, it's magic.
Wow, David, where's he at? Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
The dust and soot that gets blown around while Will and Jack are having their first sword fight in the swordsmith shop is actually chocolate powder.
Okay, that probably will smell good. All right.
It tasted good too.
David, give us your fun facts. I'm sure it's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, well, I got 2 actually. One, I can actually Orlando Bloom. That guy's probably the luckiest actor in all of Hollywood because his first movie roles were all blockbusters. That's it. He didn't take small roles or like all the other big ones. Like Lord of the Rings, boom, Pirates, Troy, all these just fresh actor. So I don't think he was actually trying to be an actor. He got discovered and say, hey, come try out for this. So there's that, boom. But the other one, I think the cringiest Disney movie I've seen, which I watched recently, was Blank Check. So that's another fun fact.
Fun fact: David hates Blank Check.
Blank Check is a great movie.
It is not a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Ooh, watch it again. It's a very...
it's problematic now.
Very problematic. So
I haven't watched it for a long
certain
time.
certain adults should be arrested if that was to happen today. That was in that movie. So it was a very problematic movie.
That's fair. I guess, yeah. I
So,
take it back.
watch party?
It doesn't sound like
I'm
it.
not watching Blank Check. What y'all?
I saw it.
Poor
I don't
Duff.
remember it.
Poor Duff.